AP Cram, Calculus AB, Free Response, Exam Review. Question 63, Volume of a Solid, Washer Method. Okay, so let f of x equals 2x squared minus 6x plus 4, this curve right here, and g of x equals 4 times the cosine of 1/4 pi x, this curve right here. Let R be the region bounded by the graphs of f and g as shown in the figure. So the intersection of these two regions bound the area R. Okay, so this is what we are to do. We have to write, but do not evaluate, an integral expression that gives the volume of the solid generated when the region R is rotated about the horizontal line y equals 4. Okay, so rotating the region R about the horizontal line y equals 4 is going to generate a solid. And what we need to do in order to figure out the volume of the solid, because we know volume is surface area times height, is we need to figure out the cross-sectional surface area of what we're going to call circular discs. So we're going to make circular discs that have an inner radius of 4 minus g of x. And you're like, why do we need to find out the radius in your head? Maybe some of you know why, maybe some of you don't know why. Well, the area of a circle is pi r squared. Pi, sorry for the time lag in my writing, r squared. And if we take the integral, or maybe you understand better the summation of all these circles between 0 and 2, we're going to ultimately generate our volume. But we're not just taking circles, we're actually taking or calculating the surface area of disk. Because if you were to slice this solid, you know, you're going to get like something that looks like this. Okay? So our inner radius, you know, this thing right here, this is it. So again, it's 4 minus g of x because y equals 4 is above the function g of x, okay? And our outer radius, this thing, is going to be 4 minus f of x because 4 is above, okay? So 4 minus f of x gives us this region here, okay? I know this might be a little confusing, but actually figuring out the radius may be the most uncomfortable part of this solution step for people who are new to this concept. This is called the washer or circular disc method. So essentially, our volume is going to be equivalent to pi and then r squared. But again, we have to do our outer radius, which is 4 minus f of x squared, minus our inner radius, which is 4 minus g of x squared, in order to get the correct volume. And then we summate, or we integrate this from the bounds of intersection, which occur again at 0 and 2, okay? So this is basically it. And now we have to plug in our function. So 4 minus 2x squared minus 6 plus 4 squared minus the in a radius 4 minus 4 times the cosine of pi over 4x squared dx. If you don't know what just happened, it's okay. I have another video on this somewhere, and there are several more coming. Just look at it over and over and over until you're fully convinced, okay? Don't try to figure it out. I know that sounds really counterintuitive to learning, but just know this has been tried and tested, and this is a very good method for figuring out the volume of a solid of revolution about a horizontal line. All right, so this is essentially our answer.